They called it peaceful protest as they burned shit to the ground. A young man watching slapped his mag and chambered his first round. They ain't gonna loot no more.
Hey everybody, Solo here.
And it's Cedric.
Yeah, this is just even more addendum to the the election and just the chaos following it. Because look at this. I don't know if this got us flagged, but Proud Boy leader members reportedly stabbed during Washington D.C. unrest. Police seeking 3 suspects. This is kind of hard to swallow, especially because it was. Okay, well, Fox doesn't say because this is what Fox News. But here, just leading thing, Washington D.C. police on the hunt for a trio of suspects who allegedly stabbed and slashed 4 people, including leader of the Proud Boys, overnight. Enrique Tarrio, who heads the far-right group, told the Gateway Pundit early Wednesday morning that he suffered a slash to the stomach during the clash. 3 others, including members of the Proud Boys, who also attacked, got jumped by Black Lives Matter. I'm gonna show you guys what Enrico Tarrio looks like. I think this is telling what it should be, that we know what he looks like. This is him.
Seriously?
That's just him. Yes, Black Lives Matter stabbed a black man.
Yeah, that's about. He's in that. All that to say, all that to say, they don't really care. They don't really care that you're black. If you're black, Black Lives Matter isn't about black lives. It's about communism. Because if they cared about black lives, they sure as hell wouldn't have stabbed him.
I'm gonna stab him. They'd be fighting against abortion. But here, this is just some of the violence. Speaking of violence, because this actually leads us into what we're about to go to next. Speaking of violence, which leads us to Wisconsin, which we're about to talk about. Kenosha shooting victim's father calls out Trump during Kyle Rittenhouse hearing. How dare he? I need to get a Greta Thunberg.
He what?
Just look. This is from Yahoo News.
He calls out Trump and how dare he what?
Because Trump openly supports Rittenhouse. Father of the man fatally shot in August, protesting, turned his anger towards President Trump on Monday as he argued against lowering the $22 million bail for his son to kill 17-year-old killer. John Huber. Didn't Anthony beat your ass?
Yeah, I don't understand why this guy is defending his son. His son is a known felon.
I get it. It's his son. I can see why he's doing it at the same time. This is one of the situations where you are a terrible father if your son is out there doing this.
Yeah, not only are you a terrible father, but
you were bad at it.
You screwed up somewhere.
That your 26-year-old son decided to attack a man lying on the ground who has a gun.
So, again, how he obviously did a terrible job, but whether anyone's going to tell him that he screwed up big time, that's a wonderfully different story.
Yeah, that being said, because this is in Kenosha, I think we should go to Wisconsin. And they called Wisconsin, and wait, have you seen the stuff that happened in Wisconsin?
I was asleep all morning after the live stream last night. Last I checked, it was 50%, and they were going for Trump. It was going towards Trump.
Okay, let's see if I can pull up. This is the Wisconsin vote from when we were asleep. Look, can you see it? Notice something?
Yeah, that's what I saw. I was waiting. That don't seem right.
And it says
just
Kenosha
don't-
Brown counties, but then again, this is from a couple hours ago. And yeah, and it just says, okay, so, and this is from friend Derek Duck. His stuff's been blowing up because of this, because he's compiling everything. He seems to be a fairly reliable source. By the way,
Yeah.
just look. Both
So
Michigan,
they have vertical lines.
yes, where Biden votes
yikes.
are injected. Literally
Look at
enough
this.
to close that 4-point gap.
So
That's, and literally none of
if
it went to
that's
Trump.
not suspicious, I don't know what it is. I really don't.
That's yeah. Same thing
Serious.
also in Michigan. Look at Michigan.
Wow.
Yeah, actually, I think if I can find it, I'll show you that Trump is actually.
Biden overtook Trump just not too long ago
Where? Let's see.
in Michigan, actually.
Okay.
It's-
Pull up the. Where did I have it? Sorry guys, I'm not that professional right now. Let's see. Refresh this page. Make sure it's updated.
Mhm.
Yeah, this is
And
kind of
quote,
impromptu.
it's going to be a long one.
It is going to be a long one. Wisconsin, they tried calling it on Politico, but Trump's also doing a recount there, so we're just gonna have to wait because there's a
They said
lot of.
what?
They're going to do a recount in Wisconsin.
Are they? They better. There's
And
no
Michigan,
way there's a vertical spike.
they're already doing lawsuits.
Oh, there are.
Yeah, they're doing lawsuits in Wisconsin, Michigan, and Arizona. Because actually, they took. Even not, this map is behind, but even CNN had to take Arizona down.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, CNN had to issue a traction for Arizona. Nevada is a legitimate toss-up. Like, it
Yeah,
is
Nevada's a toss-up.
So, because
And
right
here's
here
the-
it says it's about 1,000. It's like 7,000 apart. Not quite
Mhm.
8,000. So,
Yeah, Nevada could be the if all these recounts come back and they stay where they are. Nevada could end up being the deciding vote.
yeah.
And that's terrifying,
Yeah.
to say the least.
Let's see. The ABC map. Let me refresh that. So, because hopefully the ABC map is. Yeah, as you can see, the ABC map, they had to take Arizona down. Michigan, still. I mean, he's still down, but not by much. Not by much indeed. In fact, a lot of it actually does count. If you count all that it was in fraud, that would account for the reason why Trump's down here. Pennsylvania, Trump still has that enormous lead. They just refuse to call it, just like in North Carolina
Yeah,
and Georgia.
they are refusing to call it because it's look like they're now if there becomes a 20-point jump, like a 500 vote jump, that is clear election just fraud
Yeah.
in general, and everyone should be concerned about that.
Yeah, but the thing about Wisconsin, all the shit that's going on in Wisconsin, they were actually actively going for Trump. So that's how you can tell that this is fraud. This is just straight fraud. Wait, then again, they said this is just projected winner. So, well, then again, it all says projected winner before they.
Yeah, these are all projected winners for each state.
Yeah, let's see what CNN is saying right now. Ah, I forgot there was a Trump. There was a Trump thing at 3:30, but let's see where. Okay, so they have Trump. They have Biden at 337, Trump at 213. Nevada still neck and neck. I probably should tone this down.
It is very neck and neck.
Yeah.
But this is something you should be concerned about if you are slightly conservative in the least.
Oh yeah, like what's his name? Halsey just lost it this morning on the show. just over the fact that he's getting flashbacks to Crystal Knot, and he wasn't even there for it.
Wait, to Crystal Knot?
The night of broken glass in Germany.
Ah.
Yeah, he's getting flashbacks to that night, and he wasn't even around for that. It's one of those to where your parents just beat the memory into you. But
and
yeah.
that's what happens.
Anyway, let's put like this. Just looking at the map, if we were to, let's say we were to say we lost Nevada, we still looks like Arizona has to flip due to the fact that all the fuckery that's going around. I shouldn't have said that. And then Michigan, let's say Michigan did go. I mean, Trump wins, but it's not enough of a win to say, "Hey, we won." It's enough of a win to say Trump cheated, even though these two
Even
states
though
are the
there's
one
blatant
with the
cheating.
voter. Well, technically all of them did, but these two states, this one's just telling people, you're not allowed to vote. Over here, they just are saying, we'll count the votes Friday. And these
Mhm.
things just refuse to say it.
Yeah, they I don't know why they haven't called Georgia or North Carolina. Like they're saying they're gonna count votes all the way until
Yeah,
you
although
know.
I do remember how what you call it, like about 12 hours when we were doing the live stream earlier, it was saying that these states right here, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, well, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania, and I want to say Georgia, like they were all saying that you shouldn't count them yet, and Trump was in a lead, a pretty far lead, if you remember correctly, in them, and they refused to call it. Anyway, I think that might be it for wrapping up the show. Anyway, solo over now. You want to say anything?
Uh, know who's know who's fucking you over.
All right. Well, I guess I'll see you
uh,
guys later.
see you guys later.